Today we are attempting a rebuild unlike any other we've done so far. Trust me when I say we have done quite a lot of different rebuilds. We've had the free agents only rebuild, we've had the youth academy only rebuild, we have had a rebuild where we weren't even allowed to buy any players from the top 5 leagues in the world. But today we are going to be rebuilding Ajax and making them the best team in the world with absolutely no transfers. We are not allowed youth academy players, we are not allowed free agents, we are not allowed to sign anybody. We are allowed to sell and loan players out, however, but the one thing we can't do is sign anybody. We are only allowed to use the players in Ajax's current squad. Now, when you actually take a look at Ajax's starting 11, it is insanely talented. You got the likes of Anthony on the wing, Mazraoui at the right back position, you got Martinez and Timber, and don't even get me started with the sub bench. You've got the likes of Brobbey, Kudos, Tagliafico, Onana, David Rent, Shears. There's so much talent in Ajax's team, and luckily for me, Ajax's team is ridiculously young, which bodes well for the future of this team in general, but for me as well, it bodes well because obviously there are some players in this team that aren't exactly young, the likes of Dusan Tadic and Harler. I have to admit though, in certain positions I am putting a lot of faith in the youngsters. For example, I think for a fact actually, we are going to have to make Wrench a left back because Daley Blind is 31 years old, and we've also got Tagliafico who's 28 years old. Both decent players for now, don't get me wrong, but in 2 or 3 seasons time I can see their overalls dwindling quite rapidly. I think before we start anything, it's vitally important to figure out what formation is the best to run with to begin this rebuild, and then go from there pretty much. So after taking a pretty in-depth look at the team, I have just discovered that Brobbey, one of the players I was actually going to put a lot of faith in for the future, is actually only on loan at Ajax, so that idea is scrapped. Our faith is going to be in Danilo, 22 years old, 70 rated. He's got potential, I think, to be a decent player. Obviously Harler isn't a bad option anyway, 82 rated at 27 years old. He'll definitely grow. However, for a long-term option, I would love Danilo to improve a lot more. We then move on to the wingers. Anthony, we all know that this guy's an exciting prospect in real life and in this game as well, so the right winger is sorted for this rebuild, hopefully anyway. We do have some options for the left winger position when Dusan Tadic does decide to leave or retire. So we've got Darami and we've also got Van Axel Dongen, both very goddamn young, especially Axel Dongen, 16 years old. We're sending both of these players out on loan as well, so hopefully they can go on loan and they can get improvement straight away. Now, in regards to the midfielder position, I'm actually quite tempted to put Kudos on the wing itself, on that left side of the pitch. Obviously we've got the right wing sorted out with Anthony. The left side of the pitch, however, he's got potential to be really goddamn good on that wing. He's got pace, strength, ability, good dribbling, everything you need in a winger. I'm also looking to put Kian Fitzgerald out on loan, as well as Yuri Riga. Both of them got high potential, both of them very young. Edson Alvarez is staying exactly where he is. We are going to be putting Devin Wrench as a left back because obviously I've just told you guys about Tagliafico and Daley Blind being a bit too old for that position. Obviously 18 years old, showing great potential. It'd be a daft move not to convert into the left back. And as well as having Timber and Martinez in the starting line, we've also got Shears, who's 21 years old, showing great potential at 74 rated. We've also got Kik Pieri, 20 years old, currently on loan at FC20. And we've also got the Argentinian centre-back Lissandro Magalan, who's 71 rated, could do a little bit better. And it is safe to say we have the goalkeeping position sorted out with Andre Onana in goal, 25 years old, 82 rated, and a very goddamn good second choice. And Jay Gorter, 21 years old, 69 rated already as well. We are going to try and put him out on loan to get that extra growth. So we have begun this transfer window by selling on Dusan Tadic for 37.9 million to Manchester United. Now, personally speaking, I think United are a bit muggy for this deal. Imagine spending that much money on Dusan Tadic. Obviously, he's a good player, but he's not exactly going to improve much more in overall at his age, is he? We have also just managed to send out the goalkeeper Jay Gorter on a 2-year loan move to Fiorentina. Really happy about this. We've also just sent out Kian Fitzgerald on a 2-year loan move to West Bromwich Albion. Now, obviously, this may confuse some of you guys, considering I did say Devin Wrench was going to be a big part of my future plans for Ajax. Now, hear me out. I've sent him out on a 2-year loan move to Sporting CP purely because we have already got Daley Blind and Tagliafico, 81 rated, at that left back position respectively. Now, if we have Devin Wrench in that starting 11, he's 74 rated, he's not going to get the game time he needs to improve. Sending him out on loan will definitely help him increase his overall, so when he comes back he'll be straight into that starting 11 and hopefully a much better player than he is right now. And this is how the team looks after so much work has gone into working the formation out, working the players out, but this is the final article. I've decided to keep Kenneth Taylor in the starting 11, 71 rated rated at 19 years old. I think if we can keep him in this team right now, he will shoot up like a rocket in overall by the end of the season. Obviously, Kudus isn't a centre midfielder. He's a central attacking midfielder, which is why his position right now is a central attacking midfielder in the team. He's pushed up a little bit further than Kenneth Taylor is, so hopefully this works out quite well. I've also put a lot of faith in 16-year-old Van Axel Dongen, 65 rated already. I've got a feeling if we can give him the game time he needs, he can blossom into an exceptionally good player. And it is partly the reason why I've sold Dusan Tadic, just to make sure that Axel Dongen gets the game time he needs. As for everywhere else in the team, it's pretty self-explanatory really. Mazraoui, Timber, Martinez and Blind. I'll probably swap Blind for Tagliafico actually. Probably the better option out of the two. Onana in goal. We've got Stecklenburg on the subs bench for if Onana gets suspended or injured. Unfortunately, we didn't end up sending Danilo out on loan, which is very disappointing. I really wanted to get him out on loan as soon as possible, but for now, Sebastian Haller is going to be the target man up top. I'm quite intrigued to see how this team fares, to be honest. Obviously, we'll stand a decent chance of winning the Eredivisie League. We won't win the Champions League with this team, but in terms of growth, I've got a feeling we're going to do pretty well. And like I've just said, we are in the Champions League. We are in Group C, joined by Sporting, Dortmund and Besiktas. Quite frankly speaking, I'm not making any sort of predictions. I'm going to let it play out as it is. Well, I didn't see this coming at all. We finished rock bottom of Group C with only 3 points because we drew 3 games, for goodness sake. We got absolutely smashed in, and I think it's safe to say we ain't ready for Europe yet. However, in the Eredivisie League, we are second in the league, 9 points behind league leaders Feyenoord. FC 20 are very close on our tail with 38 points, then PSV was 37 points. As always, rock bottom of the title race pile. But we do begin this transfer window by sending out Yuri Riga on a short-term loan deal to AZ, and also Mohamed Darame for a 2-year loan deal to Freiburg. Now, I'm in a bit of a bind here. Obviously, we got Devin Wrench out on loan. 74 ratings, improved only 1, and I was expecting him to have improved by at least 3 or 4 at this point. So, what I am considering doing is making Pershers a left back. He's already grown 3 overall this season, and he isn't even in the starting 11, so I think I am actually going to put him as a left back, and I don't actually think, yeah, it's 7 weeks. Hopefully this idea actually works, because then we'll have a very good left back in Pershers, a decent substitute left back in the time being in Devin Wrench, and then obviously you got Tagliafico and Daley Blind. I know I've just harped on about all these fullbacks that we've got at our disposal, but Man City have just offered us 16 million for Daley Blind, and realistically speaking, he's not going to get any better, so we may as well cash in on him and help give our players better contracts. And this is how the team is looking going into the second half of the season after that transfer window has come to a close. I don't actually think going forward we're going to make too many transfers. Obviously we will be doing a lot of loans, but in terms of selling players, obviously we're not allowed to bring anybody back in, so it would be quite a daft move to get rid of all the players in the team, wouldn't it? Kudus has picked up an injury. He's going to be out for about 6 weeks, but when he comes back, I'm sure he'll just carry on improving like he has done already this season. Axel Dongen has actually gone up to 67 rated, improving 3 overall this season so far. If he can get to 70 rated by the end of this season, I'd be ecstatic with how he's improved. We have got Pershers lining up to be a left back as we speak. I think it's about 2 weeks away now. I can't wait to see what he looks like as a left back. But going forward, I'm actually quite confident with how this team is going to look. I'm actually considering putting Kudus as a striker. Now, hear me out. Very good pace, very good dribbling, half decent shooting. Obviously, it's going to take a while for him to convert to a striker, but I think he'd make a quality striker. Obviously, we would have to switch the formation up to fit it around Kudus being a striker because he's our best central attacking midfielder. Berghaus is 30 years old, so he won't be lasting much longer, in case you guys are wondering why I aren't using him all that much. But if we can make him a striker, I've got a feeling he'd be surpassing Haller within half a season. But that's for Season 2. Right now, I'd like us to win the Eredivisie League. So we just miss out on the title by 1 freaking point. Feyenoord do claim the title to win the Eredivisie League this season, but mark my words, next season that title is ours. Why is it that when I rebuild a team in the Eredivisie League, PSV are never top of the league? Their team is ridiculous. I know that for a fact. I rebuilt them and there were like 3 or 4 90 rated players in the team by the end of it that were in the PSV team to begin with. But we did win the Dutch League Cup. Real Betis beat the Bottle Jobs to win the Conference League. Lyon won the Europa League, and AC Milan beat Man City to win the Champions League. Fair play. Now, I'm not necessarily bothered about the goals and assists. I'm more looking at the growth. So, let's go to our loanees first. So, Darami's gone up to... Ooh, okay, that surprised me, actually. Maybe next season we go with him instead of the guy we got already in the left winger position. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I do apologise. Devin Wrench has gone up to 75 rated. Respectable, respectable. We've got Kian Fitzjim going to 67 rated. Gorta, 71 rated, not bad at all. We've got Eskil Dahl, 64 rated, 19 years old. That's not bad at all, actually. Victor Jensen, 69 rated at 22 years old. We've got Lissandro Magallan, who's 72 rated at 28 years old. Obviously, he's not going to be in the starting 11 anytime soon, but it is good to have him there for squad depth. But the best players for growth have got to be Mazraoui, Anthony, and Onana. They've gone up so well this season. And Alessandro Martinez, in fact, as well. In fairness, a lot of the players this season have grown tremendously well. One player I am a little bit disappointed with, if I'm going to be honest with you, is Kenneth Taylor. I expected him to be in the high 70s at this point, but obviously he's only 20 years old. He's got a hell of a lot of time to improve. I think what we're going to do, we're going to send out Van Axel Dongen on loan next season. We're going to bring back Durrami, put him into the starting 11 because he's 72 rated at 20 years old. I think he'll come pretty decent for us in the long run. And obviously with him growing 5 overall this season alone and him only being 17 years old, when he comes back off his loan, you're almost guaranteed him to be in the high 70s. Overall though, this season I wasn't expecting anything much. We didn't even get out to the group stage of the Champions League. We didn't win the Eredivisie League. We did win the Dutch Cup though as a consolation, but the main thing this season was to get the team right. I have meddled with it a little bit since you last saw it, so here's how it looks now. So beginning season 2, we have switched the formation to a 4-3-3 false 9 variation with Kudus as the centre forward. I think this is the best formation for Ajax's team at the moment in time. Obviously we've got Kenneth Taylor, 74 rated, 20 years old. Hopefully he does come good this season. At this current moment in time, we've got this guy as the central attacker midfielder. Obviously he's playing CM, but we have got that position converted to a cam so that he is playing in that position. We have also indeed brought back Durrami back early from his loan move as well, and we are going to send out our boy Axel Dongen on loan instead. He's 69 rated at only 17 years old, so when we eventually put him out on loan, hopefully when he comes back, he'll have shot up like an absolute rocket in overall. I am slightly concerned about this goalkeeping situation though. We've got Onana, who's 26 years old, fair play. We have Remco Pasveer, who's retiring at the end of this season. We've also got Stecklenburg, who's definitely not going to be far off retiring at 39 years old. We've also got Jay Gorta, which basically means in a couple of seasons time, we're literally going to have 2 goalkeepers to rock with. I'm also looking to loan out Yuri Riga once again, 18 years old at 69 rated. Him and Kian Fitz-Jim improved very well last season on loan, so I want them back on loan once again this season. And like I've just mentioned, we are going to send out the boy Van Axel Dongen on loan once more, and also we are going to try and send out Danilo on loan this time as well, 72 rated at 23 years old. If we can get him improving to about 75, 76 rated by the end of the season, that would be a massive dub. So we begin this transfer window by sending out Lissandro Magallan on a 1-year loan deal. We've also just sent out Kit Pieri on a 1-year loan deal, and also Danilo has agreed a 1-year loan move to Sampdoria. I am buzzing about this one. And the big one, we have just sent out Van Axel Dongen on a 2-year loan deal to River Plate. I am hoping for the best with this one. If he can come back massively improved, that would bode so well for us going forward. And once again, we have sent out Yuri Riga on a 2-year loan move this time. Hopefully he can improve just as well as he did last season. And this is the starting 11 going into season 2. The thing is, if you actually take a look at this side, aside from Durrami, Taylor and Pershiers, everybody else in this team is actually insanely good. I've got very high hopes for Durrami and Taylor this season. Pershiers, I know for a fact, will go up like a rocket. Put it this way, if we get knocked out in the group stage of the Champions League this time, I'm going to be very disappointed. We also have all the players out on loan that we originally wanted to send out. We've got Magallan on loan. We've got Danilo on loan, who's already gone to 74 rated. Brilliant stuff. We've got Yuri Riga, Gorta, Fitz-Jim, Van Axel Dongen, who's already improved by 1 overall this season, and Kik Piri, who's also gone up by 1 overall. It's pretty promising stuff to begin with. And in the Champions League, we are in Group H, joined by Real Madrid, Sporting, and Dynamo Kiev. Now, once again, I'm making no predictions. I can only hope for the freaking best this time. Hopefully, we don't finish rock freaking bottom. And so this time, we weren't actually bottom of the group stage. We're actually second, going through to the round of 16, along with Real Madrid. Real Madrid, though, we're on a different level. Unbeaten, 16 points out of a possible 18 points, a goal difference of 12. Everybody else's, including ours, were a minus goal difference. That's how dominant they were. So let's see who our opponent is in the round. Oh my God, EA, you've got to be kidding me. The first team we play against in the knockout stages is Juventus. Really? Meanwhile, in the Eredivisie League, PSV and ourselves are joint top of the table. PSV only just topping us by goal difference at this moment in time. This season, it truly is a two-horse race. Now, hear me out with this one. I've decided to send out Kenneth Taylor on a 2-year loan deal to Saint Etienne. I've got a reason for this, but I'll wait until the end of the transfer window and I'll show you why. So this is the current starting 11 going into the second half of the season and going into the knockout stages against Juventus. Now, you lot are probably wondering why I've just sent Kenneth Taylor out on a 2-year loan deal. The reason is very simple. I was checking the stats and Kenneth Taylor hasn't had much game time purely because of one player, Klassen. He can play CM and I didn't even realise this initially. So for now he is going to be our centre mid while Kenneth Taylor is out on loan. Hopefully Kenneth Taylor can perform whilst he's out on loan, get his overall up, and when he comes back he can overtake Klassen in that centre mid role. But one player I'm especially happy with is Durami. He's got up by 4 overall already this season, 21 years old, 77 rated. He's an absolute beast at the minute. I definitely think it was the right decision to send Axel Dongen out on loan and bring Durami back in his place. Someone who hasn't had much of the limelight this season, although he definitely should have, is Kudos, 82 rated already this season, 22 years old as well. Definitely going to be a beast. I find it quite funny though, because if you look at the right side of the pitch, you've got Anthony, Mazraoui, Berghuis, Alvarez, Timber, Onana. Then you go to the left side of the pitch, Perchers, Klassen, Durami. Our right side is absolutely ridiculous and the left side is just atrocious at the minute in comparison. By the way, if I'm pronouncing this guy's name wrong, don't come for my family in the comments. Before we simulate this game, there's one thing I want to make very clear. There's no way in hell we're going to go the distance in the Champions League this season. Not with the team looking how it does now. Obviously, there's a lot of players in this team that are definitely strong. The likes of Anthony, who's 90 rated right now. You've got the likes of Mazraoui, Martinez, Timber, Onana, just to name a few. But it is the likes of Perchers, Klassen and Durami who are laying the team down in overall just a little bit. No fault of their own though, don't get me wrong. Obviously Durami's still improving, so is Shears. But Klassen, 29 years old, I think his time for growing might have actually passed him at this point. But it is what it is. We are up against a very, very strong Juventus side, so we are going to quick sim this game and quite frankly just see what happens. We lose 2-1 in the first leg. Our getting the first goal in the 8th minute, Anthony getting the equaliser in the 55th, then obviously Vlahovic, who else would it be, got them the winner to make it 2-1, so that means that we are at a disadvantage going into the second leg, obviously. Well, it looks like David Klassen took it a little bit personally what I said, because he's only gone up to 81 rated just after saying that this guy probably won't go up anymore. But nevertheless, we are 2-1 down against Juventus and we are away from home in this leg, so we are just going to get it done and dusted. Hopefully we can... Oh my god! This is crazy. First of all, how the hell do you lose 3-1 at home, especially in the Champions League? Secondly, how the hell are we beating Juventus 3-1 away from home? The guy whose name I can't pronounce scored the first goal in the 4th minute. Vlahovic once again got one in the 28th, and Anthony picked up a goal in the 40th, and Labiad finished it off in the 75th, getting us into the quarter freaking finals. Man, what an achievement that is with the team we've got. It's official, we are out in the quarterfinals. There is absolutely no way we are getting past PSG. We were bound to come up against them at some point. We haven't drawn against PSG in the knockout stage of the Champions League in so long, and it just happened to be the one where I can't make any transfers. Liberty. We aren't going to waste any more time. We are going to get into this game and witness an... Ooh, okay. Kudos in the 2nd minute with a goal. Mbappe in the 53rd. 66th minute goal for Messi. And Kudos again in the 86th, earning himself a brace. Yeah, I tell you what, you never just know what could happen in that second leg. Now, I think personally, going into the second leg, 2-2 on aggregate with PSG with this team is a massive achievement in its own right. But imagine, just imagine for a second if we actually knock these guys out. That would be insanity. So without further ado, let's see if we can actually knock out... What in God's name is going on in this rebuild? Boys, you know that saying in career mode, if you're beating PSG, you can beat anybody. I'll say this though, Anthony came in clutch in this game, goals in the 31st and 74th minute, and Neymar getting an equaliser in the 56th, but like I've just said, Anthony did get us the winner, knocking out PSG and pulling us through to the semis against literally all odds. I'm nervous, I'm not going to lie to you, I am very nervous. Knowing my luck, we've just knocked out Juve, we've just knocked out PSG, only to get knocked out by Dortmund in the freaking semi-final. I could just see it happening. They've by a mile got the weakest team out of all the teams we played in the knockout stages so far, but knowing my luck, they're the ones that are going to knock us freaking out. So without further ado, let's get this game underway and see if we can... Oh, okay, we do take a 2-1 advantage going into the second leg. Back in 2019, Ajax were in a very good position to go into the Champions League final. However, they bottled it in the semi-finals against the bottle jobs themselves, Tottenham Hotspur. We have a chance right now to get to the finals. We are 2-1 up on aggregate. All we need is a draw to do it. That's literally all we need. The team is ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's quick sim this game. Hopefully we can... Oh my God. I tell you what, we didn't make it easy for ourselves. 3-3 on the night. Dortmund gave it their best. But on the night, we were better. We didn't choke it this time. Ajax did not choke it this time. We are into the Champions League final. So in Season 2, we have managed to get to the Champions League final. I can't believe we've actually done it in 2 seasons. Like, that's a massive achievement in its own right. And we do face off against none other than Atletico Madrid. But before we get into the final itself, I want to see how we've done elsewhere this season. I want to see how the players' stats are looking. I want to see how their overall development's gone. I'm just really interested. I ain't gonna lie, I expected this season. We topped the table by 10 points in very goddamn convincing fashion. PSV, whilst they were second place, they were nowhere near us. We didn't, however, win the Dutch League Cup. That honour goes to FC20 this time. We actually lost out to PSV in the quarters. Imagine how ironic that is. Nope. Bloody hell, United taught Monaco a lesson in football, didn't they? Anthony, holy shit. Okay, I think this is the first time in these rebuilds that a player has ever got more goals and assists than they've actually played games. 40 goals, 16 assists in 53 games played this season. That's Ronaldo and Messi level stats. This guy's turned out to be a world beater this season. He's improved by 6 overall, 79 rated, 21 years old. Mohamed Darami, 19 goals, 5 assists from that left wing position. That's really respectable in fairness. Mohamed Kudus, 18 goals, 7 assists, 83 rated overall. 4 improvements as well. You can't knock that in the slightest. You got this guy whose name I just can't pronounce for the life of me, going to 85 rated at 31 years old. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. 14 goals and 12 assists as well. Tennis actually impressed me a little bit. 4 overall growth this season. If we are unsuccessful in beating Atletico, we've definitely got a good option for a central midfielder here. The rest of the loanees, pretty bang average stats. Alex Dongan's let me down a bit. I was expecting big numbers from him, but I think he peaked a little bit too soon in Season 1. But overall, absolutely incredible season. Champions League final, champions of Holland. We didn't quite get the look that we wanted in the Dutch League Cup, but it is what it is. Hopefully we can make up for it by winning the Champions League. And obviously Atletico Madrid do rock with a 5-3-2. Now Felix and Griezmann up top. Koke, Tchouameni, De Paul, Di Lorenzo. That midfield 3 alone is sickening. Then you got those 2 up top. Di Lorenzo's not the best right back in the world, not going to lie to you, so it's maybe time for Anthony to absolutely punish him. I don't know how we're going to approach this, if I'm being honest, because 5 at the backs are never easy to beat, especially when you're playing on Ultimate. I suppose, though, the one good thing going for us right now is our front 3 has got pace in abundance, and that back 5 hasn't really got that much pace. Hermoso is fairly quick. Savic is like a snail. Di Lorenzo is fairly quick. Jimenez, he's in the middle of the park. We're going to try and avoid that as much as possible. Mendes is very quick, but we're going to avoid that left-hand side of the pitch at all costs if we can help it. So with that being said, it is time to get into the game itself. It is Atletico Madrid versus Ajax at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. How ironic is that? In the Champions League final. So, with no transfers being made at all, no new players being brought in, no youth academy, no free agents, no nothing, can we win the Champions League in only the second season with Ajax? Klassen's on the ball, looking for Darami. We're going to push. Oh, we found a little gap. Darami. Holy shit. Darami's a beast. Went straight through that gap in the defence like it's no man's business. He's moving on the ball like freaking Messi. Uses his left foot like Messi and plants it into the back of the net just like that. Easy. And 5 minutes in, we are 1-0 up against Atletico Madrid. We could not have asked for a better freaking start than that. Let's be honest. Kudos is on the ball. Can he find the 1-2? Can we get... There's no way we're about to go 2-0 up. Oh my god, I thought for sure that was going to be 2-0. Kudos... Oh, he's right. He's left-footed, isn't he? He's left-footed. I bet his right foot's terrible. Boys, we have got total control of this ball. We're playing one touch. Look at this. We're just about... Oh my god, we split Atletico Madrid apart there with like 4 or 5 passes in quick succession, one touch with every single one. Atletico Madrid just aren't playing well. Anthony on the corner. Have we got anybody with a head on this? No, we haven't. It comes back out to Kudos. Kudos brings it down very nicely. Pearshers, why not? Yeah, goes for a corner though. Anthony goes short this time to this guy here. We're going to whip. Oh my god, what a ball. Why the hell would you not even attempt to go for that? We get it back to Timber. Timber has found Anthony on the inside. Timber once again. Jesus Christ, we're peppering Oblak. Anthony this time, we're going to deliver in. Oh, that's a brilliant ball. Martinez, not good enough at the end product. Just under 20 minutes gone. Have Atletico Madrid even been in my half yet? I actually don't think they have. Oh my god, we got a perfect. Oh my god. First time. Oh my freaking god. What a finish. Atletico Madrid might have 5 at the back, but they are fucking bad at defending in this game. Jesus. Just take a look at this. Klassen wins the header there. Barami finds Kudos, open in space, and Kudos, what a fucking finish that is. This is going to become embarrassing for Madrid if they don't wake up in a minute. Honest to God, we aren't stopping. I'm telling that for nothing. We are going to pulverise Atletico Madrid if we get a chance to. Boys, I'm not being funny. Look at the amount of time we've got on the ball here. We're going to bring it back. Look at the space that we're creating for ourselves. This false 9 formation's actually top dollar. Hang on. Oh my God. Oh, imagine if we'd have got another goal just like Kudos' first. That would have been the dream. Boys, we are passing. Oh my god. Go on, please. Oh my god, Kudos is an absolute menace up top. Do you know what? I've just figured something out. Atletico Madrid's biggest problem right now is they're not attacking enough. Like, obviously, they're playing a 5 at the back formation, but that 5 at the back formation really restricts you when it wants to. Oh, speaking of, they've just freaking scored. Oh, God. Shut up, Goodwin. You're just making a freaking fool of yourself here. The one time I chat shit about them, they go and punish me by scoring. Jesus Christ. Come on. Klassen is on the ball. He's got no one with him, really. Hang on, we got Kudos. Oh, what a turn. We've still got the ball. Can we do anything with this? Can we find Klassen? Klassen's going to have a pop. Yeah, it's blocked. That's got to be half-time. Yep, there it is. That's the half-time whistle. We're going to the half-time break. 2-1 up against Atletico Madrid. Look at them stats. 62% possession to us. 8 shots, 3 expected goals. We have had 50 more passes than Atletico Madrid haven't even strung together 40 passes, for God's sake. Either we're playing extremely well or Atletico Madrid are playing extremely shit. More of the same, boys. More of the same. And we are looking at the new champions of Europe. Hang on, Koke's through here. I don't like this. Oh, what a save from Onana. After playing against these guys for a couple of minutes in the second half, already I can tell they've leveled up how they're playing. Jesus Christ. Their attackers are definitely freaking playing to win now. Anthony's on the ball. If we can get a 1-2 off here. Get Anthony through. Oh my God, pit that up. Oh, come on. Keep chasing that. Oh, that was unlucky. That was very unlucky. We've got a chance for a counter-attack here. If we can get this to Anthony, get this 1-2 away with Kudos. Oh, Kudos, come on with the first touch. You got to be better than that, mate. Oh, Anthony. He's done Mendes. Jesus. He's done Mendes for a... I tell you what, Anthony's going to go all the way here. Anthony's going to go all the way. Oh, Black. You little prick. Kudos has found Darami. He's got pace. Let's freaking utilise the pace that this guy's got. Look at him go. And Anthony, he's... Oh my God, please. Just tap it. For God's sake, Oblak is an absolute baller in this game, man. You can't touch him. You literally cannot score against him. I know we scored twice, but look at that for a chance and we don't score. We need a good ball in here, Anthony. Oh, that's beautiful. Class in, on your head. Okay, Shears, gather this. That wasn't what I want you to do, lad. That is not what I wanted you to do. We've got the ball to Mazraoui. Anthony is in behind here. Nuno Mendes is in chase, but we've done him once. We can do him again. Anthony, this time, can we make it count? Can we make it count? Kudos! Oh, you have got to be joking me. Oblak, leave me alone, lad. Kudos on the outside of the goal. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, he's going to go all the way. Oh, you jammy shit. I was just about freaking shoot there as well. Oh, my God. No. Ref. Blow the freaking whistle. This has gone far long enough. Thank God for that. Atletico Madrid were freaking pressing, but it doesn't matter. We have won the Champions League with no transfers with Ajax in only season 2 of this rebuild. That is remarkable stuff. Now, obviously, this is definitely a rebuild I've never done before. I don't know how I've done. You guys will have to let me know if there's anything I can do to improve this, anything you'd like me to include, anything you want me to get rid of. And also, tell me who you'd like to see me do this with next. Not Dortmund or Brighton. I think Carney Sports has already done them. Another team would be amazing. But if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like on it. Smash the hell out of that subscribe button if you are new around here. Turn that notification bell so you never miss a video I upload. We are on the road right now to 5,000 subscribers. The like goal for this video is 300. If we can hit that, that would be absolutely incredible. That is all from me. It's been your boy Gordon. Hope you guys have an amazing afternoon. And until next time, I'll see you later.